Let me begin with the abstract which was submitted for this paper so that you'll have some idea of what we're up to. Paralleling the classic confrontation between Emil Brunner and Karl Barth on general revelation is the jurisprudential controversy between natural law thinkers and legal positivists. This paper aims to elucidate the value and limits of general revelation to the Christian apologist by way of recent thinking in the philosophy of law. So, we'll be integrating these two areas, and we begin with the problem of general revelation in theology, the Barth-Brunner confrontation. In 1946, a work by Brunner and a reply by Barth were translated into English and published together under the title Natural Theology. This included Brunner's Nature and Grace and Barth's reply, which had the title Nein, No. And the two books put together give us, in very clean terms, the controversy as we have it in the 20th century on the matter of natural theology. As to the nature of this, I'm going to quote from my discussion of this in the book Where is History Going? Brunner, on the basis of biblical statements such as Romans 1:20, trenchantly argued that there is a valid natural theology in the sense that all created things objectively bear the divine stamp upon them. Barth, however, absolutely refuses to see an objective divine imprint. For him, revelatory faith, instead of making an existent imprint apparent, brings it about. Against Brunner's divine imperative and Werner Ehlert, the Christian ethos, Barth will have nothing to do with the classic Protestant doctrine of the Schöpfungsordnungen, the orders of creation, which sees all historical life, Christian and non-Christian, as governed by divinely established structures, the family, the state, etc. In opposing optimistic anthropologies and modernist theologies that disregarded the central Christian doctrine of redemption, Barth went to the other extreme of focusing virtually all his attention on the Christ event, thereby ignoring the creative action of God in general human history. Barth's view has sometimes been called a Unitarianism of the second person because of its difficulties with the concept of natural theology and the acts of the creative God in history. Actually, there are three positions in this area of natural theology, not simply the two positions represented by Barth and by Brunner. First of all, there's the traditional Roman Catholic High Anglican view that divine standards are built in and they are demonstrable as such. You see this in C.S. Lewis' Abolition of Man, where in the appendix, Lewis describes what he calls the Tao, taking the word from Taoism, but not, of course, with that meaning. There he lists common moral assertions across all religious lines. And the implication is that the presence of these moral assertions in different religious contexts indicates clearly that there is a demonstrable natural law. Lewis says this out of his High Anglican tradition. Then there's the Barthian view, which is the complete opposite of that, the view that we've just been mentioning. There are no built-in standards, or at least if there were, they've been destroyed as a result of the fall. They can be recreated by revelatory faith, but they're not there naturally, and they are certainly not there demonstrably. And then thirdly, there's Brunner's position that the structures are built in. There is a natural revelation. So ontologically they are there, but epistemologically they are not demonstrable apart from special revelation. Special revelation is needed in order to reveal their content. Interestingly enough, Lewis himself takes this position elsewhere. He takes this position in the broadcast talks in arguing the case for Christianity when he says that it's true that standards differ all over.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?